Good morning everybody and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 2015, and basically we're going to jump straight into the game here, and you notice that we're out. Oh god, hang on guys, hang on. Okay, do apologise for that, and we do need to change to Farming Simulator 2015. I completely forgot about that again. We're now okay on this, so we can actually get on with the game. And yeah, so you can see going across the top, the mixing plant one silage silo is empty. That's okay. We're not too fussed about that because we do have quite a lot of silage in there. Now again, yesterday we were messing around with this and we were finding that it is quite nice to put this in, but unfortunately I think it's kind of not really worth it. Due to the fact that it is just silage seemed to go away. It didn't seem to do any benefit for us. There was little glitch in it. We lost 27,000 units of silage, so kind of don't want to do that. This tractor and trailer we're going to keep down now, possibly by the cow for the vegetables and stuff, because basically we're getting to the point now where this tractor is a little bit obsolete. You know, but we're not gonna totally get rid of it because it can be used for the seeder, but it's not going to be any use to us at all for what is it, for doing the straw for us. So yeah, we can use it for doing it over here and stuff like this, and you know, and doing the manure and all those sort of goodies. So it will come in useful. We're not going to get rid of it. But we are gonna just keep it over here for now, because we can see that we're out of manure. This big trailer, that definitely needs to go up to the top. Our harvester, we need to just get that out of the way. Just move that out of the way there. Okay. And this one here, this actually finished last night, but we do need to pop it down, because what we need to do is just go around here and we need to just clean up this edge. Just like so. Okay, so we kind of get that. Now we don't need this anymore, so we can just X that up. What we're going to be going and doing is we're just going to drop this down here. Okay, just like so. Obviously we don't need this trailer down here for the time being. Okay, we'll go and do that. We'll go and take this back up to the top, because this is now our main working tractor, because it's one of the big boys. Okay, we're going to just do that over here. And we're going to go and take our big super duper bit of kit here. This is absolutely worth the investment, but obviously you need the tractor to pull it as well. We're not going to be cleaning the fields today. We're going to be working on the silage, and we're going to work on our little mini farm down the bottom where it's doing the fruit, okay? Because obviously keeping the fruit up to date, that has given us a lot more bits and pieces to do, because we can't do a lot when it's raining and stuff like that, and we can just have a general change, you know. So the other thing that we're going to be doing is looking at the cow silage, okay. Now I noticed a little bit of an error last night, and I wanted to make sure it was me or something else. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be just course playing this. Now basically, hopefully, if we can just get, we'll just get rid of this. It might work on field work. It should actually work on field work, and we're going to make sure that we've got the grass cutting on, okay. Now the biomass grass doesn't work, so we're gonna bin that, okay. And then we're just gonna say, right, okay, we're gonna say drive course, and there you can see he's gonna start collecting the grass. Now we're gonna see just how far he will go on the grass. Now it should be quite a distance, because obviously he holds 50,000 units. I don't know if that's litres or tons or whatever it is, but I doubt that will be 50,000 tons. But you never know in these games. You know, it's just sometimes haphazard. So I know last time we used our smaller one, it would only do one line, okay, it just didn't hold that much, okay. It was I believe 21,300, something like that. So this is double that, so we should be able to get all the way up to here, and then we should be able to go back and do the bottom line. And like I said, that will be a lot better for us. It just means that we can do this a lot quicker. We haven't got to worry about it too much now. I'm not worrying about too much on the circles on the round bit. Well, that's actually cleared up quite a little bit of it. I suppose it was just a bigger turning circle. And yeah, you know, we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna fill this up because, like I said, this is very handy for when we do our grass cutting. Now when we go and get the next field for grass, we're going to get rid of this. Okay, this is going to be turned back into a field, and we're going to do our corn and our wheat and stuff like that. And you know, because I want to try and use field 21 for the grass because it's bigger, it's squarer, much more oblong. It hasn't got this kink in it. Okay, and we did set up the bit incorrectly. You know, we're testing on this. Or I might just say, right, okay, we're just going to make this straight and we're going to put the field back in. But I'm not going to do it yet until we've got a bigger plough, a much bigger plough, and we will see how that goes. Now because I can't get this run to the bio plant, it's gonna be a manual one. We can just get this going, and when it says it's full, we can go and just stop it and do it ourselves. We can just go and fill it. Now it does look like that this has got a bigger turning circle. Yeah. Again, I'm not too worried about that. I mean, that's done 2 rows and we're still going, so that's all well and good. I'm going to be having a bit of fun this early morning with this. That's practically done 2.5. It's literally done 2.5. So this is now not going to take us very long at all to do. And here we go. That's practically done 3 levels. So we're going to just stop the driver there because we're going to go off. We're going to unload him ourselves, like, you know. The first thing I want to do is make sure that our cow silage is full. Okay, we need to make sure that that is full. So we need to go and top up the grass. Well, he's a bit wonky over here. Might need to put a weight on him. Now we did put, after a lot of scrutiny, put this in the wrong place, but we're not too worried about it at the moment. I just want to go and check on the grass, and basically we've just got to reverse park until it says until the queue comes up, and we can just see that go up. Yeah, we can, if we can zoom in there, look, you can see the, I think it's the green pipe in the left hand corner. You can see that that is going up there. Okay, and that will say full in a minute. Okay, that's full, and we're only 495 off, so That's actually not too bad. So we do need to go and get silage, but obviously we can't do silage with this lorry because obviously this is doing the grass. But what we can do is we can just go on here and we can just say, right, okay, and we'll just go course play again, and we'll just say drive course, and he's going to go off and he's going to go and do his thing, and you know, the next lot we'll put into the silage silo so we can get some of that filled up. And we're just going to do a bit of this because we'll just have a look at the information. We've got all nice sun here, and we do want to keep these aren't going up anywhere. Potatoes, sugar beets and wood chips is what we got to have a look at. I just got to check to make sure that we've got all the fields done. I think we have. Yes, we have got all the fields done. We're doing 19 and 20 at the moment because they're growing back, but I think the next one that we want to go and get is field. I'd like to have field number 17. But I'd also like to have field number 21. But they're not going to happen. They're too big. So I think really now we've got to save up now for one of the fields. So I think we're going to go for field number 17. Yeah, we're going to go for field number 17. I'm probably going to want to change field number 16, 17, number 18 when I've got number 18, and I'm going to make number 18 long. I'm going to make 16, 17 and the top of 18 long, or also lock into one field, and then field number 17 will be at the top, and that will just be a smaller field. That's just because it will just probably make it easier. That's if we can do that, obviously. So yeah, it's coming forward, it's looking on. So we're just going to go and get some more of this. And this like I said was okay as a trial, but we don't really need it, I don't think. I think we're kind of skilled enough to do it this way, and this actually gives us more bit for it. So yeah, we're not too sure about it, to be honest. Now we do have 100,000 there. We can get rid of the bank loan, which I'm not too sure about if we should do or not. See, the thing that we could use this for is actually when we use the silage hopper, so it's not totally wasted. So I'm going to press insert. I'm going to say, right, okay, we've got a loan of 75,000, so we're just going to pay that off. Okay, we're just going to say, right, okay, get rid of that. So we've now got no bank loan to worry about. Okay, we do have a lot less, but now that any money we make is ours, we haven't got to pay no interest, no nothing, just like if it was in the real world. And of course we're gonna carry on scooping this up. We could set this up for course play, but it's kind of a little bit complicated how to do it. I might give it a go a little bit later when we've got a lot, but we have to set up three routes you see. just wish we could have the biomass just a bit better. But you know, we're gonna have some bits and pieces on this. Like I said, the next thing that I want to have a look at is a new field, and we know that we need over we need nearly 200,000 for this. But I want to plant corn. I want to plant corn next, because that just seems that might give us a lot more silage. But corn is a crop that we can possibly afford if we get enough bits and pieces from here, which we should do. I think we might have a little bit of music on in a minute, just because there's no chat. Okay, so we can see that this one now needs to be unloaded. So I'm not sure, does the sheep need any grass? No, the sheep don't need no grass. So I'm just wondering whether we should worry about the food mix, because that really isn't a worry, I don't think, because we've got quite enough of that. Right, so what we're going to go and do is we're just going to tab it over and say, right, okay, so we are kind of here. So this is doing the field quite quickly for us, so we'll just stop the driver and we'll go and dump this into I wonder if we've got, we can see how much we've got in the silage bin. Yeah, we definitely need a weight on here, big heavy weight. Right, so I just want to see what we've got in the silage. Okay, we've got 28% in the silage there. So I'm not actually going to dump that in there. We're going to actually go and, whoops, actually going to go and put it into our normal silage bin. yeah, totally out skipping that. Glad I wasn't doing a course play route. Now this is going to be in this one here. Not sure just how we can do this. So we're going to have 50,000 units on here. This is going to fill this up quite quickly. We've got 3% there. 4%. Should give us 5% per run. Yeah, we've got 5% there, so we got 5. Okay, so that's all nice and good for us, because we now know that this truck holds 5% of grass clippings for us. And again, all we're going to go and do is just put him on the field and set him off, let him get the work done. And again, all we do is just put him on there, it doesn't matter where, and we just go course play and drive course. It just stops us having to worry about having to do it manually, especially on stuff like this. You would actually get someone else to do it because you're the boss. Okay, so we're now going to carry on making the money. We've got 55,000 now. So we do need to look at getting at the bigger tractor for this, if we're going to do this quite a lot. Okay, so that's it. So as you can see, for us at the moment, this is the best way to earn money. Obviously, as we go and get more bits and pieces, we can look at forestry, because to me forestry is an end game, because it's kind of annoying to do unless you've got the pack on this, and we haven't got the pack on this. So fortunately we don't do a lot of forestry on here, because it just takes too long, and the benefits aren't worth it. I mean, on other maps doing login is really well. I mean, I do have another farming simulator map, which is the hard working map by the Woodsman, and that really, I'll tell you, that is hard work, because you've got to cut all down the trees. There's no field outlines. You've got to go and do the field outlines yourself. But I tell you what, it's really enjoyable to do. But I do like this farming simulator. I'm hoping the train simulator is just as good, because someone did suggest that we get the train simulator and stuff like that. Not too sure if we will or if we won't. We'll just wait for this little bit, and you know, we'll just see how things go. Okay, so we're not going to wait for that little bit. See, this is where this comes in handy, because all you do is just drop it. Okay, and that's it. You know, we've got a shop there, and then we can just scoop it back up when we're ready to be done. So we're going to switch over to our little truck here. Okay, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be going to our grass guy, and he is actually near enough finished. Okay, so this is why we want a bigger field, and we want to make this field into I don't know if we're going to make this into our corn field, because this will be quite nice to have the corn down here, especially if we can work out how to use the silage header. Oh, let's get rid of the gorse bit there. Let's cut across the grass just because we can. Whoa, whoa, okay. We don't want to cut across the grass like that because we've got no weight. Okay, so yeah, right. We'll go the roadway. And again, we're waiting for the great demand to come on. Obviously that's going to take us a mountain of time to do so. We'll stop there and we'll just press Q. Now at 10% we can actually fill this. We can actually say, right, okay, we're done. We're gonna get this one rolled, because at 10% the R button comes up, yeah, and you can put that in. We're not going to do that. We're going to wait until we've got this next lot done. And we're going to try and get it full up to 100%. Okay. Not sure how long that will take us, but when our silage is done, we will obviously put that one onto R to get fermented. kind of want to try and get, so we've got one sitting there, and we've got another one to go. So I'm going to start off here with him. I'm just going to put him here, and we're going to go and say drive course. Now I'm not sure what he's going to do here. Right, okay, so he's going to be going that way. Okay, so this needs to be refueled. Okay, very soon. We're at 96 litres, so we will go and do that for him. But we're not in a rush yet. He's not bad there. So we're going to, like I said, carry on with doing this silage, because our aim today is to get another field, and you can see that what we dropped there we can pick up. Yeah, and like I said, this is the best way to buy fields. If you're trying to save your crop for the best price. Okay, so I'm just going to get that in there. Right, now I've got it now, I'm just going to pause it a minute, and I'm going to go night bottom, put some music on, because I'm just in one of those moods. And I want to make a bigger orchard as well. These are not that big. As you can see, we've only got 2,000 here, and this holds an awful lot more. And the only reason we're doing this is because we're just having to just wait for our silo to go down. We've got our grass sky is finished. We can go and do him in a minute. I want to go and put the silage in the mixer as well, so we've got to do this. We've got to have a look at doing this because we haven't got our fertilizer going over here, so we need to go and get that done as well. Not sure where plums go. Okay, so plums are at the far end. You can see we're empty there. Yeah, that's all well and good. And on the trip back we can do none. Yeah, I want to put him ready for the next trip. Okay, which is going to be these ones over here. I'm just going to stop those a minute. I'm just going to tab over. Now he's finished. Okay, but we're going to lower him down. Right, okay, he needs to come off. Stop driver. And now we can B&B him because we've got grass here. Okay, just like so. Alright, and then V&B up. I just want to go and check a route over here. Not sure if he cleared it. Probably did. We're just going to quickly go and check because it's not going to hurt us. Looks like he did clear it, so that's all well and good. We don't have to worry about that. But I think definitely for grass we need a bigger field, and we need to make that field into corn. Again, this is the tricky part here. It's just getting over these humps because we haven't flattened them out. Yeah, we ain't gonna get over there like that, I'm afraid. Let's just try and roll it a little bit. Okay, can we just kind of roll there? Right, what are we going into? We're going into a depression there. Right, okay, we're gonna have to roll this out. We realise that now. Okay, so we're just gonna cue that there. We're gonna go and roll him, and just to get a little bit flat. Oh, it don't take long, as you can see. Okay, we're now at 100%, and you can see that the R button has popped up for us. Okay, so we're now going to go and get our next bit of grass. Okay. And we're going to unload him at the far end here. Yeah. Okay, just yeah. Because you can see it's going to make a rather large mound again. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to drive him around several times to just get that mound down and flattened again. Well, yeah, we won't do that, we'll just do the tractor. Just get him flat. So that is our grass actually done for today. That took us about half an hour, 40 minutes. So that's actually not too bad for us. That's quite good, quite reasonable. Now you can see that we are at 100% here. Okay, we've got a little bump there. I think that is reasonably all done. Okay, so you're going to press R on that to get it fermented. Okay, and then we can start on the third silo. Now this one is now complete here. We don't need the grass here, but what we do need is to go and get him over by the straw field. But we're going to go and collect the straw field today. We're going to go and go over there.